Hi. So now you have started TAD for the very first time. And what do you get after the splash screen? You see this particular dialog there where TAD is asking you for authentication. Now, when you fill that form, that registration form at TAD, and you received an email, that email explained 3 steps which you need to do before you can start using TAD. And there's a reason for it. It's because we were getting too many downloads and we were not sure whether anybody is really serious about using TAD. So we had no choice but to implement such a procedure. And there is also one more reason, is that we wanted to put together all the people who are interested in looking at architecture in this particular way. They're all free and they may sound like hurdles, but bear with us, it is a very useful technique. Now earlier we had something called a Mattermost chat system, which is basically a clone of a popular team communication system called Slack. Unfortunately, the member list which it can handle is limited. Beyond a particular point, it slows down drastically, and we ended up hitting that limit. So we have moved over the community of all people who are interested in looking at architecture in this way into another system which is called Discord. Now Discord was originally meant for gamers to band together and form communities, but last few years it has become a community building system for many different communities. So we decided that Discord is something which has been tried and tested and a lot of people are using it. So we said that might as well use Discord for our systems. Now this is a login page for Discord, and there is an invitation link in an email which is sent to you after that registration form has been submitted by you. And using that invitation you can very easily join Discord. One additional advantage of Discord is that it has got many different communities for many different interest groups, and therefore you can possibly choose to become a member of several other communities. Like I became a member of Python computer language programming community in Discord. Now Discord uses all kinds of fun terminology, so they sometimes call these communities as community, sometimes they call it as a server, sometimes they use the term called guild, and it's a little bit of confusion. But never mind, let me log in here as a user, and then you'll understand. So now I'm in this Discord community, and I have these are the servers I've joined, or the communities I've joined. So this one is on for teamTAD. I can use this plus sign and I can either create a new server, basically a new community, or you can join somebody else and then you can click over there, or you can explore several public servers. I have not fully understood how a particular community becomes a public server. Maybe there is a process. So there are many different areas. So there are communities for science and technology. There's some communities for probably Python. I thought I had joined the Python community. Okay, evidently I have not. So let me join here and I'll just look around for more. And this is what a pretty active community it looks like. It's got a lot of channels here, and it is very similar to Mattermost or Slack and all these kind of systems. You have these channels on this side, and then you can go to each channel and then start participating in that particular channel. There are many advantages which we can talk about later. Let us get back to TAD. TAD is just started, but fortunately more people have joined up, it looks like. Anyway, we have not addressed this concern that when you are got into TAD and this is the way it is asking for authentication. How do you authenticate yourself? So first is your username. So I have to write my username here, and now there's something called Discord ID. Now where is the ID? I can't see the ID here, anywhere here. If I right click on this, oh, it's copying that. I don't know why it's copying it. Anyway, that's a user setting here. So actually it's quite easy to get the ID. All you have to do is just click on your settings, that's that gear sign, and then go to appearance and just go scroll all the way down, and it says developer mode here. So you can switch that on. The moment you put it into developer mode, and this is how you close your settings. Usually this cross is somewhere there, but in this case it is here. Anyway, so now what happens is, if I right click on my ID, or anybody's ID actually for that matter, I can get the anybody's username, I'm sorry, I can get the ID of that user. So I can click on my name, and I can click on copy ID, and it has got copied into the clipboard. Now let me return back here, and I will paste that ID here. Now this and this should match, and it should be yours, because if it is not yours, then the next step will go to somebody else, and they may wonder what is going on, and that may lead to a complaint. So the first step you have to do is this, that you give these two values, and then you press on this obtain e-code. So it says step 1 has been done successfully, obviously, because I gave my user name and my ID. What it does is that if you notice, it's not actually asking for a password. I never gave any password here. I never gave any email address here. Now what happens is, it has actually sent a message here, and see, there it is. I got a message from the administrator of this system, which is not really a human. So this robot has sent this message to me, and now I copy this particular e-code. It's like a one-time use password. It's sometimes called an OTP, and then I use that here. The moment I type something here, immediately this button is available, and that's all what you have to do. If I now click this, it says success, your account has been authenticated, and now you are into TAD. It's as simple as that, nothing much more than that. It is very, very simple, and this is done once a month, just to make sure that the membership is working, and there you are inside TAD. Thank you very much.